What's up, big ass niggas? This your boy J Miles, and I am back with another video. And you know what to do. If you're new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, leave a like, comment, let me know what you're thinking. But most importantly, make sure you share with your glad friends. On today's video, we will be covering another Power Reloaded video. That is right, my good and glad friend. And this one right here is titled, What If Monet Found Out It Was Tasha Who Shot Her? Now, what's important here is, for the people that's not familiar with what I do with this Power Reloaded videos, is basically I take a video, well, not a video, a term of events that happened in Power and change it up a little bit and give a great what if scenario, right? So basically, in this particular video, a lot of us was wondering doing book 2 Ghost when it was airing, would Monet find out that it was Tasha who shot her, right? But of course, unfortunately, Monet passed away without ever knowing it, which in my opinion was a huge fumble on this production's behalf. But hey, I think the cancellation of the show last minute interfered with a lot of the writing in this particular final season. But anyways, what I'll be doing is giving you a particular scenario in my own view of how this will play out if Monet did find out it was Tasha. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get into this video. Now, we're gonna start this thing off with, of course, you know, this is when Monet was ultimately shot while speaking to her daughter and expressing her love for her and her siblings, her brothers, letting them know why she do things the way she do them. And of course, she was ultimately gunned down by none other than Tasha St. Patrick. Now, I actually spoke on this particular scenario before. I told y'all that I believe if Monet was to find out about if it was Tasha that shot her, she would just forgive her, just like she did, just like she did Tariq, even though, she thought it was Tariq, but it turns out it was Tasha. I think she would understand from a mother's perspective, like, okay, she was just a mother trying to protect her child, just like I would do with mine, right? So that is my opinion of how that would have played out. But let's just go ahead and change it up a little bit. Let's just say that, it didn't turn out that way. Kane, of course, would be a huge problem, because that's the main one that Tariq would have to worry about. Drew and Diana, of course, they were the ones behind it, so they know what's going on. They wouldn't, really be too upset with Tariq nor his mother, because they understand it was none other than their fault. Them two who staged the entire thing, it was their fault. The reason why all of this took place. Kane really doesn't know the full extent of everything that happened. He just later on finding out that, Drew and Diana set it up, but he don't really know exactly what happened. Now, let's go ahead and skip through a little bit, go to episode 7. If you remember in episode 7, this is right after Diana and Tariq found out they lost the baby, and Tariq went to go speak with his mother, Tasha, right? And pretty much Tasha was telling him not to get involved with whatever it was that that family had going on, because you still have a family here that needs you, right? And she said, be smart, be strategic. And Tariq replied to her like you did with Monet. And of course, that's when Tasha delivered the line, that bitch don't know I shot her. So that is where we want to start with. So in this particular scenario, as we know, none other than Ugly Lad Detective Don Carter is well aware of Tariq's mother, right? He knows her location, and he knows that she is in Whitstad. So, in this particular scenario, when Detective Carter gets in hot water when being captured by Tariq, let's say all of those events stay the same. He gets, captured at the church. The only thing that I'm going to change in this particular episode is Monet isn't going to die. Let's say when he gets captured in episode 9, he tells Tariq, Braden, and Effie that he has footage of not only the Zion situation, because let's say they do get the Zion tapes back, but he later on lets them know that he also has footage of Tasha admitting that she shot Monet. And that way he said he's gonna turn it in to the feds, and he's gonna turn the tape over to none other than Monet Tejada. He's gonna let her know that, hey, it was none other than Tasha St. Patrick who shot you that day. And now Monet knows the whole truth, right? Keep in mind, I told y'all that we are changing things up. So Monet and Kane finding out that that Tariq, thinking that Tariq was the one shot him, never happened. Let's say that those events never happened, and they were able to successfully blame it on somebody else. And let's just say Kane and Monet went out and took out somebody else that they put it on. They found somebody else to blame. Similar to how Lorenzo was trying to do with Zeke. But let's just say Drew and Diana was successful at it. They successfully fooled Monet and Kane that it was another street gang member or something like that did the drive-by. Let's say they put it on the Russians and they went after the Russians and took them out, right? Now Monet knows the truth and she's seeking revenge, because not only did Tasha shoot her, but Tariq lied to her about it. And now she is a little bit upset about it. And she confronts Tariq, but she gives him a chance. Because if you pay attention, they don't have a lot of conflicts, but Monet kind of has a soft spot for Tariq. She likes him, actually, if you pay attention. So she gives him the grace of having a conversation with him about what really happened before just smoking him. And let's just say she leaves Kane out of it. Kane doesn't know about this yet, right? And Kane and Tariq has a 101. And Tariq go ahead and admits the truth about it, letting them know, but he's going to put it on himself and say that it was him, because of course he would never sell out his mother. So she's gonna say, okay, I understand, and she lets it alone, right? But Ugly Lad Detective Don Carter also arranged that none other than Kane Tejada also saw the footage. And of course, going into a furious rage, he goes on and hunts down Tasha and smokes her. So now, even though Monet and Tariq has already made, an agreement to squash it and let it alone, Ugly Lad Kane then took it into his own hands and smokes Tasha, because Ugly Lad Detective Don Carter gave him her address. So now it is a full-blown war. And of course, Tariq is not letting this go by any means. So although Monet originally opted out to, retaliate against the St. Patrick family with her son Kane jumping into the conclusion and just retaliating. She's going to have no choice but to stand by her son and her kids. So now you have a war, the Tejadas versus the St. Patrick's. And of course, this phone call happens again at the end of this of the episode 10. But this time it will be Tariq calling Tommy instead of the other way around. And he's going to let him know that his sister and, of course, Tariq's mother, Tasha St. Patrick, has been taken out by the Tejadas, and he needs help. Of course, Tommy, feeling the pain that he felt again when he lost his brother James St. Patrick and now his sister, he will make a trip to New York to stand beside his nephew Tariq and the new Power Book 5 scenario spinoff, or let's just say it's an extended season. Let's just say the next season, season 5, will be Tommy and Tariq versus the Tejada family. That's how I would end that particular scenario, people. So, of course, like always, definitely looking forward to seeing what you guys think of that. How would you guys have played this particular scenario out with Monet finding out that it was Tasha who shot her? And, go ahead and give me your thoughts and theories of, how it would play out. But, like usual, that's pretty much all I got for y'all as far as this particular video. So if you're cool with me, fool with me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, leave a like, comment, let me know what you're thinking. But most importantly, make sure you share with your glad friends. But until the next video, I'm out.